Mr. Harvey, you just look like you're over it. And I said, I am. She said, you look so dejected. I couldn't get away from sugar, man. I was really addicted to sugar. You know, when you talk about sugar, sugar is really a killer. That processed sugar.
The root of all evil.
It's horrible out here, man. And it's got a lot of people sicker than they have to be. I said, look, I'm doing the workouts, I'm eating the food, I'm counting calories, I'm doing all this here. I ain't losing nothing, man. I'm not losing anything. And Inspector phoned him and said, hey, Steve, what's going on? I said, man, listen, here's the deal. I'm in horrible shape. I heard there's this guy that you've worked with named Gary, and I heard he can do some incredible stuff. This young lady showed me a video. I look, man, I'll go do all of this. He said, man, this is great. You're gonna love it. I'll tell you what to do. He said, wait a minute, let me put you in contact with him. And then that's how I reached out to you all's office.
That's right.
Awesome.
Yeah, I remember. So I was telling you earlier that, the leading risk factor for cardiovascular disease is something called metabolic syndrome. And we know that cardiovascular disease is the leading killer in the world. And when you have metabolic syndrome, it's when you have any two of the 5 things that you just mentioned. And that's high triglycerides, high blood fat, elevated insulin, you're hyperinsulinemic, elevated blood sugar, abdominal obesity, and high blood pressure. And also the, low healthy cholesterol, HDL cholesterol. And when I looked back at the labs in March, you had 5 of those things.
I had all of them.
All of them.
I was in trouble, man.
Yeah.
You were.
And today, last month, you had none. You had 0. You were 0 for 5.
But when I stepped on my in-body machine, which tells you how much body fat you have, water, muscle tone, tissue, y'all lost this weight, man. And on the 21st day, I couldn't wait to get off this program, but I had lost this weight. But I had lost so much muscle tone.
Right.
I was under 100 pounds of muscle.
Oh my gosh.
A third of the weight that I had lost was my muscle. And, muscle is your currency as you get older.
Your metabolic currency.
And so I did it. So when you said, give me 70 days, when people hear that, hey, man, just do this for 21 days, give up sugar. Man, I can't. You can.
Yes. What are some things that, on this health journey, what are some things in your life that the health journey has enabled you to do? Like, what has this journey been like impacting your career, your family, your relationships? Like,
first of all, my energy is completely different, totally turned around. My sleep has completely turned. I've never been a big sleeper. I just don't believe in it.
Right.
But I've never been a big sleeper. But I had sleep apnea, which helped me not be a big sleeper. Because of waking up, not breathing 2-3 times a night, right? And my wife would go, sometimes, Steve, when you're snoring, you stop snoring. And you just cut off.
Yeah.
Start gasping.
Scary.
And, and then you wake up and you go,
And now she's not sleeping because she's
so,
worrying about
she's
you.
watching me.
Yeah.
So because of this, I no longer sleep. I'm off CPAC. I don't sleep with that. I no longer take high blood medication. I'm rested. I'm sharper. My mental focus has come back. Just look, man, to be able to walk around I still kind of dress like a fat boy, because I'm like I've trained myself over the years to blouse my shirt a certain way, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Added a bit.
I still know all the tricks. And my stylist always goes, Mr. Harvey, you don't have to do that anymore.
Exactly.
Button your shirt and tuck it in. I wouldn't tuck my shirt in because I didn't want it protruding. It's just created a freedom for me and a level of, and that's the vain part of it. But the feeling that I have on the inside is what I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing. And I know this will throw a lot of people off. When you talk about sugar is really a killer. That processed sugar.
The root of all evil.
It's horrible out here, man. And it's got a lot of people sicker than they have to be. I can truly say, after 70 days of this program, I had cured something that I didn't think I would ever be able to shake. And that was my love of sweets.
Awesome.
I mean, look, man, I was a sweet boy. And that was my problem before because I couldn't get away from sugar, man. I was really addicted to sugar. and it was causing a lot of problems for me that I wasn't aware of till I met you.
Right.
You know, I heard sugar ain't good for you, but it tastes so damn good, right?
Right.
But there's ways to get that without it. And if you can give your program 70 days, you can change a person's life and outlook, because it don't take 70 days to break a habit.
No.
Right.
But I'm not addicted to sugar like I used to be.
Well, and you're eating whole foods. I mean, meat, fish, chicken, eggs, avocado, coconut oil, olive oil, nuts.
I'll tell you
whole
what
foods.
happens, man. When you get used to doing it the right way, like I don't snack like I used to. Like, man, if I watch a football game, I'm eating all day.